Fehmida Jordaan has built a unique space that encompasses all kinds of good food and lifestyle. Her journey is one of uniqueness, reflecting the true essence of who she is. It's all kept in a book, Damn Good Food, as vibrant and colorful as her personality.
When we were coming up with the cookbook names, I couldn't figure out what it was. It actually started with Cooking with Fehmz, and I thought, that is the most boring title I have ever heard in my life. And one night I was making damn good chart, and I looked at it and I thought, I want, like you said, that damn is the thing that it stops you in your tracks, and you go, wait, did she just say that? That's what I wanted for the book. I wanted people to be able to see the book and see the title, and it was enough to make someone stop and go, wait, does that say damn good food? And that's literally the reason. So I know in some ways, damn can be seen as a swear word or whatever, but for me, it's all about context, right? Like if something's really, really, really lekker, you kind of go, wow, that's damn good.
Fehmz grew up in Lanseria, Johannesburg, on a diet of traditional Indian food. It shows in her recipes, which are inspired by her love for home-cooked meals that her family would enjoy. It also pays tribute to all the people who taught her recipes as she honed her cooking skills.
Most of my childhood memories are actually centered around food and cooking and all of that. Because when you grow up, you almost, I want to say the kitchen becomes that center of the home. It's where you celebrate achievements. It's where you cry over things. It's where you cry over lost love. It's where you get shouting when you've done something wrong. And even when you get shouted at and you don't want to come down to the dinner table, one thing that's always waiting for you is your plate. Like your food is always there. And as kids, my mom was mainly the person in the kitchen, but my dad was like this larger than life entertainer guy. So he'd always be inviting people over. But what I loved about it also is that he was never the guy who went, I've invited people over, woman, you must cook. He'd be in the kitchen with my mom making things, which is why even there's a recipe of his in the book. A lot of the recipes that I've learned from when we would go visit my mom's family in Durban, I would wake up in the morning and I could hear them all laughing and talking. And what are they doing when I come out the room? They're all sitting around the dining table having breakfast. And breakfast is minced curry and peas and fresh eggs and, brewed tea. Almost everything would happen around the table.
Her infectious energy jumps off at every page of this visually stunning cookbook. Featuring bold food photography, her debut cookbook is a must-have for both beginners and experienced home cooks.
I would share these recipes of my aunts, just going, here's Nisma Masi's naan katai recipe. And people really took to the recipes. So it was actually very hard when we chose, because it was one or two of my aunt's recipes that we had to take out the book actually, because there was no more space. So I'm still lamenting over the coconut biscuits that could have been in the book. But we sat and I went, what were those recipes that were really like stand out from my family? And I also sat with my aunts and I said, can I share this recipe of yours? And can I share this recipe? And they didn't even bat an eyelid before they said yes. They would like, yes. As more people make it, more people enjoy it, and that's what they want. They want to be able to share their recipes with everyone. I love color. It's so expressive. It changes your mood. I have one of my other businesses is a market. We do a food market, and I remember one day it rained so much, and I woke up that day and I thought, it's so gloomy outside. The only way I'm going to change the mood of everybody is if I dress as bright as possible. And I went in there and I was full yellow that day. And they looked at me and they went, whoa, girl, it's raining outside. And I said, yes, but we are bringing the happiness inside. Like, let's do this, And I found that that's what color does, right? It changes your mood even. And I wanted all of that to also be reflected in the book. I wanted you to open that book and go, this is a happy book, It's not just about the food, but it's about everything. It's about how do I really have fun and enjoy this process.
Since the cheesecake post that went viral on Instagram in December 2022, she has continued to rise and now has more than 500,000 followers across her social media platforms.
I want someone to take those recipes from the book and go, how do I make this mine? Scribble on it, tatter and torn the pages, buy another book. if somebody's getting married, if somebody's cooking for the festive season, because that's what we do, right? We're entertaining, we're braaiing, we all of that. So the easiest one, that easy chicken marinade or that fish tikka recipe, they braai beautifully. Make it on the braai. So it's nice because if people love to cook or love to eat, this is one of those ones. Even if they don't love to, but they're learning to, this is the book that will be able to take them through. It can take them through the festive season, through the birthdays, through the beginning of the year, because we know January is the longest month of the year, right? It'll take them through January. It's going to take them through Ramadan. It's going to take them through all the months of the year. Winter too. That's good, right?
From her first time as a contestant on a cooking show to her social media platforms and now her book, she has truly carved out a niche in the culinary industry. For Morning Live, I am Thapelo Moela.